What's up, NASCAR 15 fans? David Land here, and welcome to the next race of the career mode at Martinsville. The driver's standings after Fontana are looking pretty good so far. We're in 9th position in the points. Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, and Kyle Busch lead, and we are about 20 points from the chase cutoff spot. So right now, it's looking like we could point our way into the chase, but obviously there's only 6 races of the season completed, and we're heading to Martinsville, which, if you're familiar with NASCAR 15, is one of the toughest tracks because, of course, we plate raced at Martinsville in NASCAR 15, and if you haven't seen this before, you're not gonna believe your eyes. So let's check out how qualifying went and get to the race. So, taking a look at the starting grid, Jeff Gordon will start on the pole. Ryan Newman will be alongside of him, which is timely, seeing as he won the Phoenix race. We'll go down through the rest of the field, see where your favorite driver is, who missed the race, and where am I? I'm not there. Where am I? Oh, I'm stone dead last in 43rd. That's not good. Very, very not good. I don't know how the lead guys are in the 18s at Martinsville, but I guess they have lead sexy hacks, and I do not. So we're going to be starting from the back, but I feel like I can fuel save my way in to a very good position like I did at Fontana. Besides, I've got a lot to talk about. Plate racing at Indy, anybody? Alright, let's send it over to Mike Joy and Darrell Waltrip to get us started.
Hello and welcome to Fox Sports coverage of the Goodies Fast Relief 500 from Martinsville, Virginia. I'm Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip.
You know, Mike, we call this the paper cushion. These long straightaways, tight turns, really hard on brakes, and you're going to need some good brakes if you're going to win here today.
Concrete corners, asphalt straightaways, a real challenge.
It is. The transition from one to the other, you get a lot of wheel spin. That's what these guys will be working on.
Folks, let's get ready for some short track slam and bang at the friendly confines of NASCAR's shortest track.
Alright, here we go, starting literally a half a lap behind the field at Martinsville. We're waiting for Darrell Waltrip to give those most famous words in motorsports. Not really. Like the most infamous, maybe.
Let's go concrete racing, boys and girls!
Okie dokie. At least he changed it up a little bit, and we're already halfway straight away behind on the start there. Well, the plate racing is going to begin here in a second. They're going to be 3 and 4 wide the whole way down the back straightaway. I think the only way I'm really going to compete today is absolute and total fuel saving. Because as you can see, they just pull away, and they really are gone already. And this is going to be definitely one of those videos where a lot of people are going to be typing "you suck" in the comments. And, you know, whatever. If you have NASCAR 15, you understand how this game works and how the racing at friggin' Martinsville works. The only track that's almost as bad as this is Bristol. And Bristol's bad because it's a bank track, and for some reason they decided to plate race even more there. At least here on the flat track, they don't quite do it as much, but obviously you can tell they're just absolutely grouped together. I think they were 4 wide there for a second ahead of us, and it may have been Danica Patrick getting up into the wall. But what will be good, assuming they don't wreck, because I'm seeing smoke everywhere, and not the Tony Stewart kind either, they are probably going to race so hard that they're going to need to pit very early on, and once the field actually spreads out, we should be in a more decent position. But you can see car really understeering pretty badly through the corners. I think I may need to loosen it up. I think I've got the wedge fully locked on, and that was for qualifying, because I felt like qualifying the car was really loose in my practice sessions, and then qualifying, obviously I was able to turn a 19.
Get the momentum. Let's
which
go.
is good, but this is not as good. And Kyle Busch is just absolutely running away with it right now. I actually invested a lot of money in this race program for this race. I moved a lot of funds into chassis and brakes and things that you would need for Martinsville, and see how well that's paying off with the car just bucking out at every possible opportunity in the corners. we are still not very good. It's a 100-lap race, and we're not even 10% of the way through it. But as you can probably look at the fuel gauge, everything is awesome there, or everything's great. I should say, the Kyle Busch meme as he leads, because you know, we're burning so little fuel driving so slow that hey, maybe we'll be able to do a stop or two less than everybody else. Wouldn't that be nice? So Kyle Busch we should be able to see him in a bit, because we are about 3/4 of a lap behind now. Danica has fallen all the way to the back. As you can see, she's 5.5 seconds ahead though. And I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Oh.
Yeah, we're really on the struggle bus right now, as you can see. The leaders have caught me, and you know what I could do? I'm gonna play a little bit funny here. Try some funny business. Try to keep them behind me as long as I can. Brian Vickers goes underneath Kyle Busch for the lead. Ooh, we are just locking up the brakes horribly. And that was fun while I tried. Now I've got my lap back from Vickers. So I'm just going to protect the bottom here. Be a total tool. And I tried and I failed. I got past 3 wide on both sides there. On the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. See, now I'm just overdriving the car now.
Let him go on around, buddy.
Never. Jeff Gordon. Uh-oh.
Keep it there.
Now, why did I not intentionally spin out there? Well, I want to see what my fuel strategy is going to be. I want to see if I can make up all this time I've lost on pit sequence.
On the bottom, 3 back.
Because if they start having to pit like now,
closing on the inside.
It'll kind of benefit me hugely. Or if there's a yellow that comes out, I'll get the lucky dog. So
on the bottom,
right now it's not a big deal.
Check your inside.
And besides, you guys get to see a lot of cars running all around me. Now here's something that's kind of annoying. Brad Keselowski had the Miller Lite scheme in qualifying as we get spun, and I guess that's, wow, that's the AI, wow, okay. Well, we got spun out there by Justin Allgaier, and then the AI glitched out behind us. I'm staying out, screw it. Screw it. We're staying out. I think this is the best strategy, because we got the wave around, which is good, and a lot of cars pitted. That means a lot of cars will pit with them, or a lot of cars also did not pit. How about that?
There's a 5-second gap between you and the leader.
So we'll have to see how this ends up working out, or if it ends up working out. Because there are a lot of cars that will need to pit eventually, and a lot of cars on fresh tires that are chasing the cars on not so fresh tires down. As you can see, there's an absolutely huge mess of cars all together in the first and second turn there. We're not a part of it, of course, because you know our car is doing that off of the corners. Just an evil handling car. But you may be able to see the pack racing up in front if you're looking at the scoring monitor, or not the scoring monitor, the lap time monitor, which is kind of giving you the view as they disappear off into the distance. There's a wreck. There was a car spinning up there. Not spinning, but getting sideways, and they are literally 4 wide the whole way around Martinsville. This right here, folks, is one of the reasons I do prefer NASCAR Heat Evolution in some respects. Because Martinsville is just unplayable almost in this game. And in Heat Evolution, it's actually kind of fun. And you can be competitive and have a good race, and there's lap cars, and they don't run 4 wide the whole way around. It's kind of nice, but in this game, just doesn't really work out that way. Now we're just really on the struggle bus. So slow, so slow. And it looks like there's like 3 or 4 different packs like kind of forming up, with the leader, Casey Kane, pulling away at the front, and kind of a couple more packs splitting up behind. So it really is like a plate race. And here's the interesting thing. Or no, this is something I was going to mention earlier, as soon as I got spun out, was that Brad Keselowski had a Miller Lite car in qualifying, And he has the blue deuce car for the race. I don't know how that works out, but it did work out that way. So what I'm hoping is, as we get closer to the end of this fuel run, or stint, or whatever you want to call it, I call it a stint, but it's potato, that hopefully while my fuel gauge is still in the green, everybody else starts to pit. Because I think that's the only way I'm really going to make up any kind of time on anybody in this race. It's just making it up through decent pit strategy. I also think we'll only be able to, or we should be able to take right sides only. I think I may start just doing splash and dashes, because you do splash and dash in this game, or splash and go in this game. It seems like they almost fill your tank up anyway. So if we do that for benefit of a faster stop, I feel like that's the best route to take. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I got an itchy arm. Yeah, that's just me running out of talent, using way too much throttle. Okay, so our first pit stop of the day, 4 tires, a full load of fuel. I'm taping the grill all the way up to try to get a little more front-end grip. Just grip in general, actually, and repairing the damage. So we'll get back out there and see if we can't actually run a full fuel run without crashing.
Way to go, boys.
Okay.
Nice pit. Okay, it's time to push that pace now, buddy.
Here we go.
Stay focused. We can do this.
Getting ready to go back
You'll start at the tail of
to
the
the
field.
green. Here, we're waiting.
Gotta just be smooth, calm. 10-4.
Ooh, that was smart. I shifted all the way up into 4th just immediately. And I got a better restart than I did the first time.
5-second gap between you and the leader.
And there's still no brakes. Just ride the wall a little bit. That works in NASCAR heat, doesn't it? And it didn't work here. So can I get back up there, or are we gonna be relegated to the phantom zone here, as it were? There's a huge pack of cars up there that would be fun to race in, but I don't have the car for it, and I've damaged my car by driving so hard. So let's not drive so hard anymore, and just kind of ease back off the throttle. It's pretty clear the car is just not going to go.
7 seconds ahead to the lead
Well, I can't
car.
believe we have to go to Martinsville twice a year in this game. That's not a good thing. Well, here we go, about to get lapped again. Let's try the thing we did last time, which is keep the leaders behind as long as I can.
High side's clear.
So we'll drive really
He's right on you.
slowly down, block Biffle, drive really deep
Coming
into
on
the
the high
corner,
side. You're a lap down.
and
Let's
Biffle
go
is
get
just
him,
driving
man.
around
Come
the
on, all
outside.
count, every
Somehow
point.
he's found
Come on.
grip
Clear
at
up
Martinsville that simply
Car two
does
back.
not exist for me.
top. He's coming low.
Now we're getting run into by
Closing on
Ricky
the bottom.
Stenhouse,
Looking low.
Martin Truex running underneath
Car
me.
approaching low.
Oh boy.
Clear on the low side.
And brake,
Got one
brake,
behind
brake, brake, brake. I don't know. Do these guys have like Formula 1 brakes or something? I just don't
Coming on the
understand
outside.
like how they have so much more grip around the entire track. I mean, it seems like they're
Let him go around,
effortlessly
buddy.
driving around here.
Clear on the high
And as you
side.
can see, if I try to follow them off the
Looking
corner, I
high.
lose it.
Clear
I almost
low.
spin out JJ Yaley there.
Right's clear.
Now we just got a huge group of cars behind me.
On the bottom, one
Just
back.
completely
Closing on the bottom.
Bobby Labonte not
Got
slowing
your door
down
on
at
the
all
bottom.
for me. And I guess we'll stick to the
coming high.
outside. I don't know. There's just too many cars. There's too many
Clear high.
cars.
Clear
We're
left.
still about halfway through the field right now.
Let him
Half
by,
the
be
field
smart
has
here.
led us. Or
Car
lapped us.
low.
And we're up into the wall again.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
At least we're getting cars into the pits at some point. As
Halfway
you heard
home,
the
buddy.
spotter say.
He's charging.
So we get to see if my strategy
bottom,
actually
one
works
back.
out, finally.
Watch your mirror. He's coming up fast.
Whoops.
Coming
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Closing up
Revenge
top.
for Kyle Larson. Revenge for
Too
Kyle
fast, man.
Larson.
Check out,
Oh
check
god.
out.
Oh god.
Nobody's gonna make it
Oh,
easy for
no.
us today, buddy.
Keep going. Keep it green.
Inside's clear.
Keep it green. Keep it green. No caution. No caution. I don't even know how that wasn't a caution.
Car underneath.
So who was going into the pits?
Let him pass.
I didn't even see any cars going into the pits. Maybe it was because I was 4 wide
Clear on the left.
running into the wall, but I don't know. Oh, there's some cars coming in. Michael Annette and Michael Waltrip. A couple of It's the Michael and Michael show. So, are we actually getting any positions yet? Nope. Nope. In fact, Biffle's coming around to lap us for a second time, which is a little bit concerning. And the car is just not turning. Can I even pass any of these guys coming out of the pits? I mean, the freaking speed limit at this track is 30 miles an hour. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as it turns out, I can make up positions on cars as they hit. So if we can just keep this going here, as you can see, Bobby Labonte coming in the pits with a few others, maybe Jeff Gordon, I think. If we can just keep this going, we're going to gain positions. I just don't know how it's going to turn out at the end of the race, but, you know. Here comes Greg Biffle to lap us again. Feels like he just came by. Or whatever. On the brakes. Get it into the corner. And are we going to make up any positions going by this time?
Good job. Really good. Come on, man.
I hope so.
He's coming on the inside.
Yeah, we gained a few. We're up to 35th. And on the brakes again.
Car approaching low.
Try to get
Two
him
back,
around the
coming
corner.
low. Let him pass.
More cars in the pits.
Looking high.
Oops, Ricky Stenhouse, what are you doing? Why you wrecking me?
Looking inside.
I guess he
We can do this.
forgot I wasn't
Gotta keep
Kyle
moving.
Larson. And there goes Jeff Gordon. He's making a pass on me now.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Now we're just getting cars going into the pits all over the place.
Go to the high side.
So at least we get this strategy to see what's going on. What's up with the strategy. Strategy. How many times can I say it in this
On the
video?
bottom, two back.
Some people, when I say that, actually
Coming low.
go to the trouble to count.
Left side's clear.
I don't remember what I said in the last video. Maybe it was Chase, but somebody actually counted how many times I said
Looking
Chase
low.
in a video. It
Closing on the bottom.
was
Car closing
spectacular.
on the inside.
I can't believe people need to just do word counts for every one of my videos because I
left.
know I repeat things constantly.
One back, coming low.
Oh my God, was
Be
that
smart here.
somebody just get up in the
Car
wall?
inside, trying to get to your corner.
Oh, it was
outside.
Dale Jr. Why was he just back
You're
there
low.
and just completely launched into the wall for no reason? That was crazy. He's actually
Car
run the
approaching
fastest lap
low.
of the race despite being in 39th
Car
place.
at your
And
door,
AJ
down low,
Allmendinger
at your door.
just
caution
wrecked
here.
himself. Just plain wrecked himself, now causing a huge wreck behind. What the heck happened here? So he goes underneath me and just plain loses it. I did not touch him. I swear I did not touch him. And then off they go. They're wrecking and he's just stuck. Here's something crazy. We might actually be able to make this the last stop of the race. We might be able to make it to the end. So stay tuned, folks. This could be exciting.
One of the fastest
All right.
of the day.
So
Awesome
according
work,
to
guys.
the
Awesome work.
Okay, let's get back in that rhythm. Let's go get these boys.
the graphic, it says we're going to restart in 31st position. And do I believe that? We'll have to see.
You're 2 laps down. Do you want to push?
2 laps down,
Nobody's going to pull over and make it easy for us
and
today. Gotta go get
somehow I'm in last
it.
place.
Looking outside.
Okay. Despite the fact that I made up positions
Clear up high.
before the yellow flag, I'm not really sure how they are back ahead of me. But
Okay,
we're at least in
behind
the
you.
wars now, so you guys get
Just
to
let
see
him by.
this fun.
Watch your inside.
As you can see, we're just
Be
getting
right
run
on ya.
into constantly. Dale Jr. gets up into the wall. And we're going to try to get to the bottom here,
Car inside,
and there's
just
just
looking.
nowhere to go.
Car on the bottom. One back. One back. Coming
I mean,
low.
look at the turning radius some of
Car
these guys
behind.
have. It's crazy.
Car in front's heading to the
Now we
pit.
got cars coming into the pits. Tried to get into the
Closing on the
corner as
bottom.
best I could, but
He's coming low.
3 wide again at Martinsville.
Okay.
Still
behind
3
you.
wide. 3 wide all the way down the straightaway. Into the corner. Still 3 wide. Still 3 wide. I'm doing a better job than the spotter is, by the way. And boom, into the wall.
Clear left side.
Into the wall goes Jeff Gordon. Look at this car. Good grief. I don't know who pitted, because the spotter
Bring
said
back,
somebody was
coming
coming into
low.
the pits, and nobody came. Ironically, the car feels, as I totally prove it, the car actually
go
feels a little
around,
bit
buddy.
faster on this run
Inside's clear.
than it did on the previous one. Now there's cars coming into the pits, I thought. I saw cars go really low, and then nobody came in. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, they're just in a gigantic group up ahead, which is kind of stupid. Okay, now there's cars peeling off.
Car in front, heading to the
Surely
pit.
these cars are going into the pits, and indeed they are. In fact, they're going very slowly too. Maybe I can actually gain those positions back. And I gained exactly one position. One position and 3 cars coming into the pits. Maybe I can make up one more lap here as I got into the wall. Gotta drive around really fast, and the brakes are not allowing me to do that. And there's a wreck. There's a wreck on the main straightaway. They save it, which is the last thing I really wanted to see, because I probably would have gotten a lucky dog or a wave around or something. But instead we just get to lap Michael Annette for some reason.
Car approaching low.
Well,
Watch your
this,
rear.
being a lap ahead of Michael Annette means that
30 to
we
go.
won't finish
3-0.
last, potentially. Of course,
We're
he's
on the
going to drive
inside.
away from me. And probably will
2 laps behind.
unlap himself.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
And there's another car coming into the pits, apparently. But didn't make it into the pits that time, apparently. Because nobody came in on that lap. So we'll drive around once more and see if we can get up there and see who came into the pits. We probably won't pass them unless they're on our lap. Michael Waltrip again in the pits for some reason. We were actually ahead of him before the yellow, so I don't really know why he's back in the pits. But maybe we'll pass him. I'm not confident because Michael McDowell, who's directly ahead of us, has not passed anybody yet. He's still ahead of us on the timing. Now Gilliland goes behind us, but we're still 24 seconds behind David Gilliland. We haven't
Really
made up
good right
any
here.
positions yet, and Michael Waltrip's leaving the pits. Actually, we gained it on Michael Waltrip there. Okay, so we went up to 39th. The sponsors are going to
We
be
can do this.
sponsors are
Gotta
going to be
keep
thrilled.
focused.
Not only have I completely rubbed their names off of the car, finishing in potentially 39th and potentially worse than that. And now we're about to go 3 laps behind the race as Ricky Stenhouse is coming up behind, which is just making the situation oh so much better. And we're actually 10 seconds behind McDowell.
Car on the
Not
bottom.
like
3
it
back.
matters, but it's worth pointing out.
3 back. Coming low.
Who's this car in the pits? Oh well,
We're on the
we
low
passed him
side.
before we got there. Oh, it's Labonte.
Car 3
So
back.
maybe Labonte will
Looking
also
low.
need to. Will also
3
be
laps
far
down.
enough
Come on, man,
behind the
let's hustle.
race that we'll be able to pass him. Stenhouse
nice
laps,
clear.
and guess who's in second place? We'll be nice. We'll be
35,
nice. Go
he's
for it,
right here.
Larson. Get your
On the
revenge on
bottom, one
Stenhouse. Get your revenge. Get out of here, Jimmy Johnson. Get out of here.
Keep rolling. Keep
This
rolling.
is a fight. It's
Car
not your
approaching
fight.
rear. Car on the bottom. 3 back.
And we got around Labonte, so we're up to 38th.
Closing on the bottom.
You can tell
We're low.
how excited I am about that.
He's charging.
Well, at least the field strung
Car
out a little
inside
bit.
you.
And Ryan Newman just put it in the wall for no reason, and we got spun. We saved it, somehow. But, oh, and a yellow, just what I didn't need. So Brian Vickers, what did he do? Looks like he spun off of 4, and that's it. That's the yellow.
Gets the wave around.
What that did was it waved me around, gave me a lap back for no reason, because we're still 2 laps down as opposed to 3. But what it did was it put all these guys who are on my lap directly behind me. So that's good. So here if we go, back to the green. And actually, we got a decent
Doing it
restart.
today.
And we'll just
You're 2
NASCAR
laps down.
15 into the corner.
1 back. Coming low.
Like we do, and there's the yellow, inevitable. So now we're going to turn it into a wreck fest. In fact, I may not... Oh, yeah, I definitely caused that. Never mind. Hey, we're only 2 positions away from the lucky dog position, because Danica got it on that time, and Labonte is next up, and then it'll be us, assuming there's 2 more yellows, which I might be able to make happen. Here we go. Back to the green.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
And up into
Step it
4th
up.
gear, try to get that restart. We got a good restart.
Put it on
Down
the
to the
low side.
bottom. Blaney in trouble. And Rhett Gilliland.
Check your inside.
4 wide.
Do your best, man.
Well, that was our
Car
chance
approaching
right
low.
there. Annette got around us.
He's coming high.
Go underneath Lobby
side's
Labonte.
clear.
Get
Car
up there,
inside,
use
just
Annette as
looking.
another set of wheels to turn. We're 3 wide going into turn
on the
1. I guess this is just how you have to drive in Martinsville NASCAR 15.
Car closing on the inside.
This is like a friggin' Large Farva video. at this point. Okay, can we get to the inside? Oop, oop. Oh god, oh god.
Better move right there, man. Great
It's
save.
not a veteran
Okay.
move. That was, and we'll just bring out the yellow. Why not?
Yellow.
We needed it. Okay, so you see, my brakes completely failed going into the corner, and then I just decided to spin it out to get that yellow. Okay, so we're
Player gets
43rd
going
on this
around.
restart, and yeah, we got a wave around, so we're only 1 lap down now, as opposed to several laps down. So let's get going here. Green is out.
Behind.
Up in
Car
fourth
front's
gear
headed to the
immediately.
pit.
Somebody's coming into the pits apparently. Car does not want to
Gotta
turn
get away from the wall,
at
buddy.
all. We're just going to do a John Force burnout down the front straightaway. And there goes my chance to begin any positions. Well, we had one fun restart. Now the rest of it's going to be a bit annoying now. It's not even letting me downshift. I tried to downshift. I know people are going to yell at me about that in the comments. Like, oh, you should downshift. It ain't working. Well, the game mercy killed Casey Kane, so he's in the pits. So we'll gain another position from that. Kevin Harvick now leads. Well, this is going to kill us in the point standings.
All on the bottom, one
We're
back.
41st,
Clear left side.
and I'm
Looking low.
getting lapped again, so I
Two
only
laps
need
behind.
to make one less lap now.
Car right behind you.
Oh, I guess I just let Kevin Harvick through.
Check your inside.
And now Kyle,
Watch your
guess who's in
inside.
second place?
Let him going around, buddy.
Kyle Larson. I should have maybe been a little bit more bad to Harvick. Maybe
on
given
the outside.
our Lord and Savior Kyle Larson
on
a
the
chance,
left.
but not gonna happen. So we've got what? Now
Got one
we're gonna
behind
make
you.
3 more laps.
He's coming on the inside.
Hopefully they won't wreck me, so
Three
we don't
back,
have to
coming low.
participate in a green-white checker.
Coming on the high side.
I'm hoping anyway.
2 to go.
Okay, three
Car inside.
laps
Trying
to
to get to
go.
your
It
corner.
really should be 2, right? 'Cause I'm 2 laps down.
Car high.
Oh, good grief. Oh
Letting
boy.
pass.
This is
Check
stupid.
your inside.
This is just dumb.
Coming low.
How many cars are
approaching
just...
low.
Oh, God.
Looking low.
Okay, the white flag is
Car
out.
inside. Trying to get to your corner. 3
Hey.
wide. 3 wide. You're in
3
the middle.
wide.
Fight
Getting
back, man.
wrecked.
Fight back.
It also means they won't throw the yellow on the
Car
last
inside.
lap.
Just looking. He's coming on
Look
the
at this.
inside.
Just, oh,
Watch your
good
inside.
grief.
Closing
Great
on the bottom.
googly moogly. And there they
Clear
go.
left side.
They're wrecking behind.
Car closing on
Wrecking
the
behind.
inside.
Kevin Harvick
Just
won.
let him by.
Kyle Larson is second again, I
Looking
believe,
inside.
but gonna come
Clear up
back,
high.
gonna come home in a bad spot.
Just one of those days, buddy.
Ooh, 42nd place. In fact, we lost position on the very last lap to Casey Kane because I wasn't paying any attention. Maybe I should have been, but yeah, points were not going to be good. Kyle Larson finishes second. That's a thing that happens every week, and apparently also now in NASCAR games. NASCAR 15 is the true simulation. So that was a thing that happened. I've just received word that the UN has banned NASCAR 15. They say it's a form of torture, and it will not be tolerated in the international community. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been David Land on YouTube, and we'll see you in hopefully a non-NASCAR 15 Martinsville related video.